Hello, it's your boy Nickavelli on Nickavelli TV. Make sure you like and subscribe at the end of this video, y'all. Okay, y'all, let's get into it, y'all. It's 2019. The Knicks is what, 9-29? That's their record. And Coach Fizdale is looking to clean house. I'm gonna say it again. This is the year that Coach Fizdale will clean house, y'all. And we will have some players that we will have to say bye-bye to. Now, there's 5 players I know that will most certainly not be involved with the Knicks roster. And them 5 players are 1, Trey Burke, 2, hezionia, 3, Enes, 4, Lance Thomas, and 5, Courtney Lee, y'all. That's right. Nickavelli got to get into it. Some of these players I would like for them to stay, and some I would be glad for them to go. But I would like to know what y'all think when I start reading the comments at the end of the video. All right? Let's get into it. Let's start off with Trey Burke. I like Trey Burke. Trey Burke, he's the same age as Enes at 26. He's now a free agent, y'all. That's right. But at 26, that's somewhat considered an old player. I mean, to us, Nickavelli is what? Goddamn hitting 47. I would love to be 26 with the knowledge I got right now. But when we talk about Coach Fizdale, okay, 26 is somewhat on the bridge of being rocking in that chair. That's right, hitting that rocking chair, y'all, which is strange because his youth pool consists of 18, 19, and 20 years old. So when you start hitting the mark over 25, he's not impressed with you no more. Hey, that's the way Coach Fizdale is, man. That's how he's looking at it. So you got Trey Burke, who's 26 years old, who's a free agent. He has been rocked out of rotation since that spring injury he suffered in the beginning of last month, December 1st, y'all. And since then, when he returned, he played 4 out of 8 games after missing 5 games from that injury, y'all. One game he played a little bit over 7 minutes, and that was in the final inning of the Utah blowout we suffered, where he made 4 shots, and he made those shots. But for some reason, Coach Fizdale is not giving Trey Burke the opportunity to get back in rhythm. The kid is being overshadowed by Emmanuel Mudiay, you know, and that's what it looks like Coach Fizdale is putting his focus on. Emmanuel Mudiay and still trying to develop Frank Ntilikina. So it looks as if Trey Burke would be out of here. He might be traded to a playoff contender team as a backup point guard. Hate to see Trey Burke go, but I hate it when he let them braids go too, y'all. I mean, them braids meant something to me concerning his game, man. I wish he didn't do that, but hey, it is what it is. Coach Fizdale's the captain now. He do what he want to do. Moving right along. Enes, as we all know, who's being replaced by Luke Garnett, who so far is doing a sensational job as the starting center. In his 3 games Luke Garnett played, he averaged, 18 points? And he shot 15 out of 24 from the 3-point line, y'all. And guess what? He plays better defense than Enes. Now, we all know Enes has been in his panties since the Utah game, you know? And he don't understand why he's allegedly being shut down. But he's not a team player, as we all know. And it's going to look as if he's going to get axed. That's right. It's time for him to get axed. He don't play defense. He crash boards, yes. But, no, the attitude stinks. And Enes will be out of here, y'all. So that's Trey Burke. And that's Enes. All right? That would be out of here. Who else? We got some more, y'all. We got some more. Now, we got hezionia. That's what Scott Perry's man, y'all. That's right. Scott Perry, when he was working in the front office in Orlando Magic, helped drafted hezionia, 2015. hezionia, I believe, was the 5th overall pick. So Scott Perry believed and Mario Hezionia. But so far, Mario Hezionia hasn't showed anything promising concerning the Knicks' future. I mean, Coach Fizdale did start him 11 straight games, and he was pleased with his defense, but his offense was shitty. That's right. So he's looking to be axed as well. I mean, I don't get it. You got one player who's horrible in defense, and then you got another player who plays great defense. I mean, Enes kanter, he don't play defense, we say. Then we got Mario Hezionia, who play defense, but doesn't score. It's like, and yet, no one is fully pleased. I don't get that, but it is what it is. So, you know, Mario Hezionia, he played 4 minutes in the past 5 games, y'all. And didn't play 4 out of them 5 games. Wow. Moving right along. Your boy Courtney Lee, y'all. Courtney Lee didn't play in Denver in the 3rd time in 4 games. Courtney Lee was only needed by Fizdale when Tim Hardaway became ill. Talking about being used. It is what it is, y'all. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen. We have an idea, but we don't know for the long haul what Fizdale's trying to do. I mean, we all know he's looking towards the youth pool, but there's some hope from Courtney Lee because his attitude is intact. Courtney Lee doesn't bitch, y'all. And Coach Fizdale loves his attitude, as he says that Courtney Lee is like a big brother to the little guys, to the youth. They love his attitude, man. So he might be on some borrowed time, y'all. He might be saved from being lynched. Although, at any given time, you can see Courtney Lee out of here as well. Courtney Lee also said he don't want to be a distraction by being a sore loser concerning his minutes. That's a dig to Enes kanter. Courtney Lee is doing everything he could do to hold on. I guess Courtney Lee sees the big picture, and he knows that Chris Porzingis will soon be back, and he don't want to mess that up. No, he don't want to mess that opportunity up. Then you got my boy Lance Thomas. Now Lance Thomas came back from knee surgery. He's another one who's playing off the bench. His minutes has been reduced greatly, but he also get it. He's another one who also knows and understands the system that Coach Fizdale is trying to implement concerning the Knicks and also concerning the youth. He's another one who's not out here bitching. No, he's not. He's not bitching about his playing time. He's another player who wants to remain on the Knicks. And Coach Fizdale sees that. I believe he's the longest Knick to be on a roster. Have a contract that's worth what? That of $7 million, as he's down to his last $1 million. How do y'all feel about Lance Thomas, y'all? Huh? Should he stay? I think Lance Thomas will. I don't know concerning Lance Thomas. He's been quiet because we all know he's been injured. But his attitude is intact, y'all. And he can mentor these young players. So what do y'all think? We got Enes kanter. We already know what that is. The double-double. Who's been bitching about his playing time. Who's been replaced by Courtney Luke Garnett. Who's averaging 18 points since he's been back, y'all. And shooting 15 to 24. 15 out of 24 from the three-point line. And plays better defense. So, Enes kanter, bye-bye. Talk to me. Then you got Mario Hezionia, who played 4 minutes, y'all, in the past 5 games. And Fizdale gave him a start. He started in 11 straight games, Mario Hezionia. That was Scott Perry's man when Scott Perry was in the front office with Orlando Magic. drafted Mario Hezionia 2015, 5th overall pick. So he gave Mario Hezionia a shot. But in them 11 games that he has started under Coach Fizdale, according to the Fizz, that's right, according to Captain Fizz, y'all, his offense is shitty. He only like his defense. Talk to me about that, y'all. Then we got Trey Burke. We all know about Trey Burke. He's being overlooked by Emmanuel Mudiay. Who would ever thought that Trey Burke would be overlooked by Emmanuel Mudiay? He suffered the sprain beginning of December. And since then, he missed 5 games due to that strain and hasn't been able to get his rhythm back. If you ask me, hasn't really been given a chance to get his rhythm back, as he played 4 out of 8 games, y'all. Trey Burke. And only played 7 minutes at the end of that Utah blowout game that the Knicks suffered. But he did manage to hit his first 4 shots within that 7 minutes. Talk to me. And then there's Lance Thomas, who we all know had recently returned from knee injury. And it looks like, although he understands the concept, it looks as if he could be used as a mentor. I think Courtney Lee and Lance Thomas should remain to be mentor, unless it will interfere with the cap space and the Knicks need some additional revenue to bring in new players. So with that being said, it's your boy Nickavelli on Nickavelli TV. Make sure you like and subscribe, y'all. Let me know in the comments who you feel free to let it be known is ready to be out of here. Who you want to see exit out of New York. Feel free. All right, it's still early. Nickavelli needs coffee. Woo! But it is what it is. Coach Fizdale's about to clean house, y'all. Peace.